How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am your dad, Mike. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me a little while again today, as we finally get back to our Shadow Hearts Let's Play series. This has been a long and difficult process. If you watched the last video at the very end, you'll see that I edited an addendum on that. My PC had died. I had to start Shadow Hearts all over again when I got the new PC and get back to where we originally left off. Unfortunately, I recorded a video, which would have been this video. Recorded it, saved, had some key plot points, thought it was a great video. And the video did not record. Well, it didn't record any actual video. It recorded all of the audio. So that was another process, trying to get that fixed. And for the third time, I had to start Shadow Hearts and get back to where we were. So that's where we are now. We are finally picking up where we left off with Shadow Hearts. We finished our last fight with Kuihai. Yuri has vanished, whether he is dead or just missing, we are unsure, but we are about to pick up the European half of the game, and we are starting off in Prague. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Man, it's good to be back on this game with you guys. Go to Prague? Yes, we are going to go to Prague. Well, wait, not yet. So we are a little bit closer to the original save file. As you can see, our playtime, we're at about 14 and a half hours. Everybody is around level 23, so we didn't over level and didn't do too much grinding to get to where we needed to be. So now we can go to Prague. This is going to be a longer video, guys. Just a heads up so that you're well aware of this, because it has been quite a while since we did a Shadow Hearts video. It's been about 2 to 3 weeks. So this is 6 months after our final showdown with Kuihai and the Reverse Demon's Gate invocation. We've got Zhuzhen and Alice together. One thing I don't think that I did is I don't think that I sped up the text, which may have to go in and take care of that. That way we're not spending too much time. I do try to keep it on the screen for you guys for at least a few seconds so you can try and read and keep up with the story with me. I think I talk enough without having to read every line of dialogue to you guys. Also, if you guys could let me know how the audio sounds with the game in the background and with me talking with the mic. There's a new mic. I had to mess around with some of the audio settings. So if you guys could just let me know how everything sounds, truly appreciate it. That would be great. Thank you very much. Oh, Zhuzhen asking Alice out to dinner, huh? Yuri did say that Alice had something about her that attracted these old men. Roger Bacon, Kuihai, now Zhuzhen. Might be something to what Yuri said. Okay, so first thing we need to do, whoop, not that. We went too far, we went back too far. We want to check out this sign here. This kind of clues us in to what Alice and Zhuzhen have been doing for the last 6 months. They have been working as an exorcist team, going around and helping people, and it seems from this conversation we just saw with them that business has been doing fairly well for them. Yeah, so let's go ahead and see if we can, yeah, we're gonna move that too fast, that way we can just get the messages on the screen. If we come up this way, right as we get past here, you'll see there's an item we can collect. That's going to be the Zodiac bracelet. This sleeping gentleman here is actually our next lottery member. So, I know I blew past some of that dialogue to get to the lottery part, so I am sorry about that. Again, it's been a while since we recorded a video for Shadow Hearts. I gotta get back into not blowing past the dialogue. Alright, so Mr. Sleepy here has berserker earrings, which I'm going to guess don't do what you think they would do. But this moves so slow, it's pretty much impossible to miss what you're going for. So we're gonna go ahead. We got the berserker earring. Exactly, not that it took much to win it. So you would think with a name like the Berserker Earrings, it would prevent you from going into Berserk when you lose all of your SP, but that is not what they do at all. Berserker Earrings, let's just increase your HP by 20%, which can be really nice. That would be really good on Yuri or Marguerite. Definitely come in handy for Alice, and bump her up an extra, 46 points. We're gonna leave those there for now. Talk to this guy. Not so many wolves tonight, that's good. Oh, see that, look. Right here, that very bottom line of this dialogue, unusually quiet patrol. Anybody who has worked security or anything like that, medical field, in a hospital, anything, you don't say the Q word, you just jinx yourself. So he went and jinxed himself. Yes, item along here somewhere, I believe. There's a chest down here. Right here. That's the lottery ticket, but I swore there was an item up here. Oh no, that's not here. That's in a different spot I'm thinking of. Ghosts. Who said anything about ghosts? Oh, okay, so he's saying it's good that basically Alice and Zhuzhen are around because he doesn't deal with ghosts, but they have Alice and Zhuzhen to call for that. This is what I was thinking of. There's an item there. A Kirin scale. Alright, and now it is time for us to come into the pub and relax a little bit. Okay, so Zhuzhen's got to go use the restroom. So we are going to check some things out with Alice here. What's this world coming to? I don't know, man. Hell in a handbasket, really. Can I not talk to this guy? There we go. Town of the Orient was destroyed. What's the matter? Yep, that would have been Shanghai. We were there for that. This item can be a pain to try and get. You have to be in exactly the right spot. And you end up accidentally talking to the owner here. Oh, there we go. Priest's wine. All right. Now we can talk to Flirtatious Yuri. I'm sure that doesn't bother Alice at all. A constant reminder, basically, of Yuri. Did you find him? Okay, so apparently Alice has been looking for Yuri. And speak with Peddler Rosa. You have to speak with everyone in the tavern to kind of move things along. I don't believe that we need to buy anything right now. However, we can see we did get from our fight with Kuihai and Yamaraja of Calamity. Okay, so we need to equip Zhuzhen with the Hermit Staff. Leonardo's bears. The mind's eye that we got. Yeah, okay, so all of our equipment that we had on Yuri is now back here. All right. Anyway, what we were checking is we got a 5th key. Fruit of Yggdrasil. I can talk. Fully restores your HP and MP. Oh, that will come in handy. We're going to hold on to that. There's that Kieran scale. That doubles the hit indicator, or the hit area of whoever uses it, and the indicator goes half speed, so that's good. And the 5th key sells for 20,000. 5 sweeps of the indicator with successful action. 20,000. I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to sell that. We are going to raise the price. At least attempt to. There we go. Sell that for 22,000. Bump us up a good bit. We do have quite a bit of cash. Honestly, I shouldn't have even sold that yet because I just remembered something. But we are not going to buy anything just yet. Mirror bracelet. Oh, petrification. That's okay. Yeah, so now Zhuzhen comes out. And we can go over and talk with him. Well, yeah, she's thinking about him. So we're unsure, Alice is unsure, if Yuri is dead or not. Remember, Yuri tried to fuse with the creature that was summoned by Kuihai's reverse demon gate invocation. And then that creature flew off, so we aren't entirely sure what's happened to Yuri. Kind of goes back to a little bit of foreshadowing that happened back on the smuggler's boat. What? Like 6 episodes ago or so? Maybe a little longer? But we are going to keep doing the best that we can to go ahead and move on and find out what happened with Yuri. Alice has the feeling that Yuri is still alive. Which is a good thing. So. Sorry about that, guys. My headset died, and I had to get the cord and plug it back in to charge, and so that I can hear. Well, looks like we got a stranger. That you can, sir. You absolutely can find some exorcists here. It's up. Well, no, then why else would he be looking for an exorcist? He wants you to come be his interior decorator. Nice to meet you, Terry. Road is being attacked tonight. That's never good. Vicious monsters, you say? Well, I mean, you called them monsters, so I was already assuming that they weren't human. No matter how many bullets they take, they don't die. Oh. Ghosts or demons, I wonder. Tell us everything you know. I'm pretty sure that's what he's in the middle of doing. Small village, 2 days walk east. Okay. Used to be a lord of the village. So, the Lord's bloodline died out about 300 years ago, but ever since the attacks have started, there's been lights on in the Lord's castle. Isn't that a coincidence? So he wants us to investigate the castle, too. Yep. This very moment, monsters are preying on my village. Yep. Don't worry, Terry. The Scooby Gang will take care of it. Oh, so we're gonna wait for Marguerite. Okay. Our companions, yep, they're gonna wait for Marguerite before they head to help this poor guy. We'll be right behind you, huh? Here's hoping. So the town's got a reputation for being targeted by monsters. That's just lovely. Never heard anything good about it. Good Lord, where are we going? has a bad feeling. Oh man, they did say that Alice has that power to feel things and to see things. So if she's saying she's got a bad feeling, well, there it is. That was a man screaming. That's what that was. And it was probably the guy who was just in here talking to you since you had a bad feeling. All right. Now that we have control again, let's go ahead and we are going to swap out with the hermit staff. We're going to be getting some money. We've got protection from paralysis and petrification. And Zhuzhen's special attack is 20% higher, but he takes 20% more damage. Alice already has the strongest stuff on there for her. Also has protection from paralysis and petrification, 20% money, and protection from judgment ring abnormalities. Okay. And from over by the castle walls. Okay, so we're going to go up this way. There's our buddy Terry and the guard. And a suspicious old woman who looks really evil in that picture. That smile in those eyes, that's kind of creepy. It's the old lady. That's the evil that you perceive. I thought that was kind of obvious. Alice isn't going to be much help, but might as well give it a shot. I'm so horrible with her physical attack ring. Zhuzhen, go ahead. Oh, that was too early. Let's see how strong these things are. Not very, apparently. All right. 1,500 cash for that. Not too shabby. Zhuzhen is about to level up. Probably from 1 or 2 more battles. I don't think so, Alice. Well, so much for poor Terry. Came to get help for his village, to protect his wife and daughter, and ends up dead. I mean, that probably wouldn't have been a bad idea. Isn't that true with every enemy? See, now if only y'all would have figured that out before you let Terry die. Rest in peace, Terry. No, we're not going to buy anything just yet. Are you telling what kind of monsters you'll encounter? All right. Some in there. Oh, nothing here. All right. I believe it's time to head to Bistritz. That looks like it would be a lot longer than a 2-day walk. Unless he was speed and power walking. Maybe that's just me. I'm no expert on maps, but that looks like it would be longer than a 2-day walk. Go to Bistritz? Yes. Yeah, there is. Very Silent Hill reminiscent, I believe. This is exciting. Fucking Zhuzhen. Yeah, you got some bad news to deliver, don't you? Because y'all didn't want to go. You wanted to wait. And look what happened. Alright. So, actually, we need to come back out over here. And right over around here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Wait, where was it? Land back. Oh. There it is. Another lottery ticket. And those that we have now, by the way. Up to 4. Alright. Let's go ahead and save. Just to make sure. Alright. Church, but the entrance is closed. Yep, that's an old beat-up church. Something over here. You got a mana seed. But I don't believe there's any items over here. Time for a weapon shop. Like something is breathing quietly. That's a little creepy. And we got an item over here, a talisman of wisdom. Very certain those are the only items here in the village, and this is going to be Terry's shop. So, let's go deliver some bad news. Yeah, no, sorry kid, it's not your dad. We're the exorcists. So about that. I mean, I get this. She doesn't want the daughter getting the news from complete strangers. But apparently she picked up on what was going on. Smart little girl. Although it probably wasn't too hard to figure out. You could have. You could have. One, you could have gone with him, and you guys could have headed here. Two, Alice, you could have cast Cure instead of talking to the guy. Yes, I know, it's a video game. It's plot armor. I get it. But I'm just saying there were options. No, that's all right. The important thing is you came. I don't think that's the important thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing that we showed up to help out the village. I don't think that's the important thing. Now there's... Oh, the mayor's here. Oh, he's a quick one. Can't get anything past him. That would be you, I guess? Yeah, no shit. Yeah, let's just go ahead and dump some salt into that wound. Oh. Kevin seems like a douche. Yeah. He's definitely a douche. Yeah. Be gone, Kevin. Oh, wait. Monsters appear when the fog turns red. Alright, good to know. No, they just said that for... Got us a lot of gifts, took good care of us, and they were planning to leave to go to America. So we are going to go check out the village. Oh wait, Zhuzhen's going to ask about the castle first. Oh. Nina seems very sure about that. All right. Let's go and explore the town with the, I'm assuming, now it will be in the red fog. So we will actually be able to fight some of these monsters that are showing up. Yep, the fog turns red. Zhuzhen's getting excited about the monsters. Mayor Kevin seems like a douche. Nina is quite certain that the Lord of the Castle has nothing to do with the monsters. Let's see. Nope, because we're not going to buy anything yet. There we go. Here comes the battles. All right, so we got the Birdmen again. Let's go ahead. As long as that hits, I'm happy. Zhuzhen, we're going to go ahead and use your attack all and get rid of these things. There are, I believe, 2 other enemy types in this area so that we can keep up with our enemy library. Yeah. There's 2 more enemy types in this area. Let's see if we can get them to show up. Come on now. They show up together, so that's not them. Run through this real quick. And we're going to get back to hunting the other 2 enemy types. I am curious with those warlock earrings how much damage Zhuzhen's corpse arm attack would do. That's his strongest attack that we have for him right now. And there they are. And of course we get back attack. Why not? Oh, that's not good. Okay, so they ended up hitting Zhuzhen again, so he is no longer confused, which is a good thing. Hans is going to defend. And I think we are going to test out Zhuzhen's corpse arm, because I'm curious how much damage that can do. Excuse me. How much damage that can do with us having the warlock earrings equipped. But Mailman and Police Dog are the other 2 enemies in this area. These are the ones that we were looking for. There we go. Wow. Okay, so that is a fairly strong attack. But it is very expensive for the MP. I think it's 55 from what I saw. All right. Check here. There we check this again. Rustling sound from inside. See, I knew there was something off with the mayor. I knew it. Alright, so now we're gonna go and ask the people about the mayor. Okay, so the weapon shop guy doesn't have anything to say about the mayor. Became mayor because he was rich, strange research, and now he's having money problems. Man. And apparently the mayor is digging for gold. Interesting. I told you there was something up with that mare. Didn't get perfect on that one. All right. Let's go talk to Michelle and Nina about good old Mayor Kevin. Oh. It's very nice of you, Nina, to look after the shop while your mom rests. Asking the kids is not a bad idea. Kids are brutally honest. They will tell you exactly what they think and feel. Keeps bothering my mom. I don't like. See? I told you he was a douche. Alright. Keeps asking to see all the gifts that your dad gave you. When is that ever actually the case, Zhuzhen? See, now you wouldn't piss Nina off. Person with big wings moving towards the castle. So Nina was wandering through the forest, got chased by wolves. The master of the castle came out of the castle to save her. Brought her back to the village and then went home. She's saying that the master's a vampire. Didn't bite her. They held hands and sang. Interesting vampire. Apparently we need to go check out the castle. Oh, the key? Oh, so the key gets us through the gate. Okay. Good to know. Okay. We have some things to do while we're in here. There is an item here. A moon swallow. So moon swallow makes all allies attacks all critical hits. And there's a chest here. The chest gives us the moon card, which is our third guild card for discounts when buying and boosts when selling, which is why we haven't bought anything until now. And that is going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys very much once again for coming and checking out the video. I'm sorry it took so long to get back to Shadow Hearts, but I am very glad that we are back to it and moving forward with the story some more. Until next time, when we go investigate Blue Castle, you guys take care of yourselves, be well, and I will see you next time for some more Shadow Hearts.